Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching
in. It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Cramped all 80. Take smash. Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Hit made by Josh Uche.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hit. 70, get the wolf.
Another game to Judkins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams and a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First and 10. Here's Jones. It's a tackle. He's still going. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second down carry for Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get you a manageable third down, but instead to move the chains, that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 90. Chap 60. Chap 60.
They'll throw here on first. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
7 Pirates. 7.
They'll throw. Third and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 17. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's a throw. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Greg Newsome has it.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Set. Hot 70. Hot 70. 19. Tiger. 19.
With Sanders out of the pistol. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Handoff now to Judkins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now. 65. Cover 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To the air on first down, Sanders. Off target here to Njoku. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up. Puts more yards on that stat sheet.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Caught quick right side. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to...
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Calvin Austin on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60.
3rd and long for him here. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back now, pressure coming. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Now looking to throw. Pass caught by the rookie from SMU. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Dragon 60! Buffalo 18! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! Panther and left, Hurt! Right there, Hurt!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down, it's a great defensive effort to do it.
Dropping these balls while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on
Justin Tucker.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grass for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action. Sanders. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
That's good.
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and goal at the Saints' 6-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Get it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. And will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Shoots away from one. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And then he's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
7-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. 70. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now, it slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like. Back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Hot 70. Hot 70. 19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So out comes somebody with plenty of experience punting here in New Orleans. Spent 4 years at Tulane, Ryan Wright. That's taken near the 45. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
79. Buffalo Racing. 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you can be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the touchdown for what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 17, Browns 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the jump.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit.
Now Sanders. On the screen, this is Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
70. Hot 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Cardinals. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He finds stop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Now that. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw now is Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Sanders will keep it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and yeah. Bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Go! Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 19.
The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Into the gun, here's Sanders. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Bronco. Come on. Hit. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Second and manageable. He's throwing. One's caught along the left sideline. They get to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 22. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Stephanie. Viking 18.
Dropping back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Now with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up, less than a minute into the third. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Austin. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Austin on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 19, Tiger 19. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. It's complete. Here's Jones. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
In a good spot here, second and inches.
Get it.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is an old school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down. A defense that knows there's a run headed its way. Battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
He's dropping back to throw. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Still going inside the 35. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the 2nd half with some needed points. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trap 60. Viking, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Little off centers, man. Just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, they need 7. Staying on the ground with Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard gain. 4th and 3 upcoming.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. To the sideline. Oh, wasn't able to tap both feet in, though. Incomplete pass.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 sight, 9, count, Dragon 60. Hot 70, hot 70.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Got ready.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. They'll go play action for Sanders. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland.
To number 32.
The Browns take a third-quarter lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So your first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Browns have it on the teeth, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hawk set, ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Johnson gets hit and he loses the football. And this is going to be Browns football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Sanders going to throw here on first. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Come on.
They send the tight end in motion left. Back to the air here on second. Sanders. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Lazarus just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold the ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, go.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shot 60, shot 60.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get up, hurt. Cougar 19.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way to that red zone.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
18, run, 18, rep, left thing, 19. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Johnson once more. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Now Sanders. Getting a screen pass for Judkins. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Play action, Sanders. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. On target here to Njoku. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Right there, an attack on the point after. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 34.
The Browns have it on the teeth, and they will kick it away here. Short kick gathered in at the 15. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't showed. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a... Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
No change to the call in fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Here's Sanders now. Caught by his running back, Judkins. Room to work at the 35. Escapes the defender. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. It's on the turn, falls out, he lost it. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. That's good for 7 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints down by a touchdown. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Pass play now. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Desperation time here on 4th. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
We're going to pass it here. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
The touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Ready,
Judkins headed right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Running back sent in motion left. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns bump the lead up to 13 points. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 14. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Check out.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Toss play here. Judkins has the first down for the Browns. That should be enough to clinch them this victory.
These running backs love getting in the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
A gain of 14.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
The Browns
And in motion, out of the slot.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
It's Judkins on the counter. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses.